What's going on, guys and gals? My name is NekoFluttershy, and welcome back to some Fortnite Fridays. What am I doing? I guess it's a new Marvel series, but I don't give a fuck. I mentioned before that I don't really care about Marvel. Marvel is just not my thing. I was never really a fan of, superheroes. And now, yes, they are cool. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, all these men. The Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. And you got Captain America, Marvel, all this shit. Hell, I think the best character that came out of Marvel was Stan Lee. That's it. That's like the only person I actually liked because in almost, if not every single Marvel movie, he would make an appearance in some sort of, you know, it's just a cameo, and I like that. I think Stan Lee should have had a bigger role in some movies, and he's basically, even though he's gone, he still is Marvel, you know. So I think that it's whatever. Alright. Now looking back, I probably do not like this design. I don't really know. I don't think I do. Okay, there's nothing here. So what I'm gonna do is... First, landing! Landing, name location. I get things from that. I don't know why, I just do. What the fuck? Jeez! That harvesting tool is powerful! Damn! Okay, why the hell did you... And why is Rocket there? Okay, that's interesting. That's weird. But yeah, that was interesting as fuck. Someone just landed exactly where I did and decided to kick my ass. I didn't think it'd be that powerful. Or she. Or what. I didn't even think that this person would be that powerful, but I guess that is the case. I guess they are powerful. Yeah. So let's try that shit again. This time, do not die. Ah. So, it's kind of occurred to me something interesting. Viral games, when it comes to, like Minecraft, Fortnite, and all these other games that are viral because everybody and their cat is playing it, whether it be on YouTube or in general. Mostly spawned from YouTube and Twitch. Big question is, why are they so hated? Like, if you ask someone about Minecraft, or especially, because this used to be a fucking giant meme, I think it still might be. But for a while it was a giant-ass meme, and apparently it was hip and cool to hate on Fortnite. And, it's not that bad of a game. I think the only reason people do hate it, well, two reasons. One, it's in your face. You hear about it constantly. It's popular on Twitch, it's popular on YouTube, it's everywhere. You can't escape Fortnite. Hell, even I'm playing it. So, that's whatever. And I'm not really doing that because it's famous or it's a popular game. I mean, that's part of it. But I actually like Fortnite. I like how the game is presenting itself. It was unique at the time. Before everybody and their cat decided to, before everybody and their cat decided to make a spin-off or a clone. Now, I guess some could argue that the first ever Battle Royale game was PUBG. Because someone was actually about to sue Epic Games for that. The people that made, I actually read somewhere that someone was about to sue Fortnite, Epic Games, for, its exact likeness of PUBG. Now, okay, my big question is, why didn't anybody... I mean, yeah, there probably are a few people that hated on PUBG. But, okay, if that's the case, if, PUBG was one of, if not the first, Um, if they were one of, if not the first, battle royale games, why did it not get nearly as much hate as it probably should have? Because that game, as it was unique at the time, it should have been everywhere. I mean, it kind of is. I guess you could say it's something. It's whatever. I never played PUBG. I don't care about PUBG. Like, if I'm gonna play a battle royale game, I'm playing Fortnite because I've already established Fortnite. I've already, I've already gotten into this game, and I would much rather get into a game, but based on what I've heard, Fortnite is actually better than PUBG. And if what they're saying is true, that's good. That's whatever. Now, do I agree that, most games that are, most games that are viral, do they suck? No. I mean, they're viral for a reason. They are different. They add something new to the table when it comes to video games. Like, Doki Doki Literature Club. That game was unique for the time. You had a visual novel that was actually disguised, or no, you had a horror game, a psychological horror game that was disguised as a visual novel. And, you had a bunch of cute anime girls. You had Monika, Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri, right? You had them. And then some weird shit would happen in the game. I'm not spoiling anything for anybody that hasn't played it. If you would like to see me play Doki Doki Literature Club, I have a playlist where I have played the game, basically from start to finish, all the way through, and all that. So, if you want to see it, I'm not forcing you to. But, some people hate Doki Doki Literature Club because it was everywhere. Not as much as Fortnite. Fortnite, it's still all over the place. You can't go anywhere without anybody saying the word Fortnite. Hell, I went to a library a couple of months back in Pomeroy. This was before I had the PS4. And everybody there, well, most of the kids there were playing Fortnite. If they weren't playing Fortnite, they were playing Roblox. Now, remember when I said something to the effect of, just because something is popular doesn't mean it's bad, right? Well, I disagree when it comes to games like Roblox. I get it. I think Roblox came first and then Minecraft followed. Like, it's the same basic idea. Do whatever you want, build your own community and all that good shit. But Minecraft, in my personal opinion, did it better. And now that's the thing. That's what it all comes down to. It's an opinion. Just because I don't like Roblox doesn't mean that you don't have to. That's the thing that everybody on the internet seems to forget. Is that it's just an opinion. So what if I don't like Roblox? That doesn't mean anything. You can like Roblox all you want. I'm not stopping you. Not like I can. You can do literally whatever the fuck you want. It's your time, your computer, or whatever, it's your life. Do whatever the fuck you want with it. You don't have to listen to some asshole on the internet talk about his hatred for certain things. But I think that's the reason why a lot of people hate on certain things. Is because it's all over the place. Because everybody and their cat is talking about, oh, Fortnite this, Fortnite that, Roblox this, Roblox that, Minecraft this, Minecraft that. And it can get sickening. I know what that's like. It's like when people were talking about, again, Roblox, and they still are. This is a really popular game. I'm like, okay, can you shut the fuck up about Roblox? I am tired of hearing about that stupid game. You know, um, which at the time, and even still, I still think that game is stupid. No joke. I'm like, you know what? Fuck Roblox. I don't get why it's so popular. If you want to play a game where it actually looks better, plus there's a lot more customizable options in Minecraft than there are in Roblox. Plus, there's a never-ending amount of mods, and sure, there's a never-ending amount of things you can do in Roblox, but Minecraft just looks a lot better, plays a lot better, and, you know, it's not just about the graphics. It never was about the graphics. I don't care if your game is about as pixelated as a fucking Atari 2600. You know, if your game is like one of those retro-style games, you know, I don't care. I'll play it. You know, I fucking played Baldi's Basics, okay? Now, Baldi's Basics, I think, is an okay game. It's not good, but it's not bad either. Like, it's there. It's okay. But it's so okay, I don't even know what to really say about that game in particular. Because of that fact that it exists. And again, I just don't really care about some of these things. Like, I'll play it, yeah. Baldi's Basics is an okay game, like I mentioned before. But, does that make it a good game? Not entirely. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game either. It also doesn't mean that you should hate on Baldi's Basics just because it's popular. You get enough of that when it comes to games like Call of Duty or Halo and other things. Like, I get it, right? Nowadays, you know, Halo isn't as good as it used to be. Blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before. And the same goes for any video game. Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, any game whatsoever that used to be good isn't exactly good as it used to be. Now, my thoughts on everything, you know, whether it be, you know, memes. Like, I mentioned something before back in the day about my thoughts on memes. Like, I'm not really sure if you guys and gals actually saw this or not, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think memes, they come and go, right? You know that, I know that, we all know that memes come and go. But the ones that seem to stay are fucking stupid. Alright, I'm not gonna lie about it, that's stupid. Like, the ones that are predominantly based off of rap music. I was never a fan of rap music. I think rap music is stupid. And personally, I think rap music is actually a bad influence to the youth of today. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like me some Eminem. You know, Eminem and the occasional Snoop Dogg, right? But when it comes down to the fact that, oh, little Timmy's listening to a song about raping women or being racist or, you know, all these other things that, you know, most rap songs are about, it's bad, right? That's again what I think. It's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to disagree with me. Do as you please. You know, if you want to think that rap music is bad for the youth, which it really is, think about it that way, that's fine. You know, if you think it's good, good on you. I don't care. It's my opinion. And if you don't like it, then you can disagree with me. But that doesn't mean you get to be a flat-out douche penis about it. You know, it's like, the internet seems to have forgotten about all these things that I have mentioned before. I mentioned things about, oh, this is just my opinion on the whole thing. I think, you know, that this is ridiculous and all that. But, you know, if you like what you like, that's fine. If you don't like what you don't like, that's also fine. It's like the whole pineapple on pizza thing, which I know is really old. Everyone's talking about that, but it's true. If you like pineapple on pizza, that's fine. If you don't, you don't. That doesn't mean you get to be an asshole about it, which it seems to be that these video games that are all about, trying to be hip with the kids are bad because they're popular and shit. That's not what it is about. That's never what it was about. Right? There's no way it could have been about that. And I just don't understand the thought of some people thinking the way that they do. Like, it's like, oh, I know what I'm doing and saying because blah, 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 blah. I am a pro at this sort of thing. I know what I'm talking about. No, you don't. It's just your opinion. If you think Doom Eternal sucks, which, I mean, why would you? It's a fucking awesome game. But, I mean, if you think it sucks, that's fine. Do as you please. Think as you want. It's not my priority to care about what your opinion is. I mean, if you can respect my opinion, then I, in turn, will respect yours. Now, do I think some games suck ass? Yeah. I think there are some games that I think they shouldn't have been created at all. For example, Superman 64. That game should never existed at all. That shouldn't have been a thing. But it is. It always has been a thing, and everybody seems to hate it, but it's true. And you might be thinking, oh, you're only saying that because it's hip to hate on certain games. Well, it does suck. It's a horrible game. There's no reason why anybody should ever want to actually play it. Unless you're doing it for YouTube. Oh! What did you have? Did you have anything good? Can I actually see what you had? Oh, come on! I had 4 fucking health left! That was close. That was a really close game. I would have... at least I was in the top 10. That's all I can say. I'm proud for that. But anyways, as I was saying before, I think what people need to understand, just because you hate a certain game or whatever doesn't mean you get to tell other people. Because I've seen things. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, never play Fortnite because it sucks. Well, from what I'm playing, it doesn't. The only reason people really seem to hate it is because, well, it's all over the place. It's popular as fuck, and it's all in your face. That's another reason, it's popular. These people wish they could be as popular as these games that are out. Doki Doki Literature Club, Fortnite, Minecraft. I mean, I just don't really get why people hate on certain things when they know why people like it. And people like it because, oh, it's popular. Well, yeah, some do. And as soon as the popularity dies down, or it's not as popular as it used to be, they stop playing it. It's a thing that some people do. Which I don't understand. I play a video game because I'm interested in the game. If Doom Eternal got hype... If Doom Eternal was like, Minecraft or Fortnite when it comes to the popularity of the game, then, I could see why some people would not like Doom Eternal. And there might be a time where it's like, oh, I don't like Doom Eternal because it's so popular and I wish I was that popular and blah, 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 blah. But I do have to agree with some people. I just think that it's stupid to complain about, certain video games and shit because they're popular. It's like, can you not... it's like, can you not do anything stupid? I don't understand certain people. I never did. I never will. But their mentality is, oh, everybody and their cat likes Call of Duty, so that must mean it's a bad game. No, I mean, it's not. I mean, sure, the newer Call of Duty games are not as good as they should have been, but still, that doesn't mean you get to flat out hate Call of Duty. I mean, if you want, I mean, that's fine. I don't really give a shit what you like, what you don't like. It's an opinion. But here's the thing about it. If people, if people actually, you know, actually cared, then they would be complaining about everything. They wouldn't be like, haha. But they wouldn't be like, oh, I'm only complaining about this game because it's popular. No, that's the only real reason why a lot of people complain. It's not for the fact that the game may or may not have any flaws with it. It's the fact that it's popular. And I think that mentality needs to actually stop. And I know there are a lot of people out there that they say that they hate, these games, but they play it anyway. They secretly enjoy these games because not only do they not want to be judged by the whole internet, but they also, just want to, just say they hate it just to be hip. It's cool to hate on video games because of the popularity. It's that, and I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna do that. Now, I don't really like Five Nights at Freddy's, right? I mean, I don't really see the hype behind jump scaring animatronics. I ain't sure that game was unique and shit at that time, but there you go again. Every time something is unique, 10 seconds later, it's overdone to death. Same thing with PUBG and Fortnite. There's always going to be copycats. There's always going to be certain things. I mean, if you go to the Amazon App Store, at least last time I checked, this may not be the thing now, but there were several knockoffs of Five Nights at Freddy's. There were several knockoffs of the games that were trying to be scary or horrific, but they failed. Same thing with Slender. I mean, I don't really... I also didn't really like Slender. That game, I liked it enough, but it just wasn't my thing. And everyone seems to be scared by that thing. No, I mean, maybe Slender the Arrival. I never played that game, but I would like to at some point. But the actual Slender Man, the game Slender the 8 Pages, that game did nothing for me at all. It didn't scare me. It didn't do anything. I was looking at the game and I'm like, people are scared by this? I mean, the actual creepypasta is way more scarier and horrific than the actual story. Or not the story, but the game. And I don't really get, why it was such a big deal. But, I enjoyed the game enough. It was okay. It was a decent game. But it proves that you don't have to have a gun in everything to, for certain things. Like, you had a flashlight, and that was it. That's all you had. And you were looking around for clues and shit. That was pretty cool, I guess. It was fine. If it didn't market it as a horror game, I might have liked it a little bit more, I would say. But because they marked it as such, because it was a horror game, then it was like, okay, well, I'm playing this game because it said it was horror. Where is the horror aspect? When am I going to actually be scared out of my asshole? Now, even if you know what to expect in some games, like Amnesia, or anything like what PewDiePie was playing back in the day on his earlier days of his channel, those games would actually be classified as horror. Jump scares up the ass you'd never expect. And I guess that's kind of what Five Nights at Freddy's also kind of is. It's like you don't expect the jump scares to be there. I mean, they're there, but you don't expect them. And when you least expect them, bam, they pop up. Leaving to, I guess, a sense of horror and dread and shit. But at the same time, I don't really get it. I don't understand why, this game is classified as horror when it's not really horror. Like, to me, it's not. I mean, to you, it may be the scariest game on the whole fucking planet. I don't know. Everyone is scared of different things. Everyone is terrified, or their creep levels are low. Like, for example, I'm scared of snakes. I'm also terrified of heights. Those are two things I am definitely terrified of. And if you can get those two things, or any of those two things, in a video game, and you can do it well, you're on to something. I think when it comes to certain video games, you have to play, if you're going to call yourself horror, you have to play on whoever is playing the game. You have to play on their fears. If they're afraid of heights, you have to make them feel like they're high up in the air. And that's what I think VR is good for doing. But, what I don't think, is good for much is the fact that, it's whatever. Can you stop doing that? Good. But I just think that people need to understand that just because something is popular, something is hip with the kids these days, doesn't make the game bad. It doesn't mean you should hate on it. I mean, just because you're not that popular. And it's true. I mean, some people actually hate on it because it's popular, because they wish they had that fame. They wish they had that power. They wish they had the numbers, but they don't. And that's fine if you don't. I don't care if I'm ever famous. I'd like to be. But you don't see me complaining about playing Five Nights at fucking Freddy's or getting pissed off by the game just because it's popular. You don't see me doing that, so why are you guys and gals doing that? It makes no difference what the game is, or how the game is presenting itself, how all these things are. If people are, I guess people will hate the game because it has flaws, and that's okay. That's definitely fine, understandable even. But when it comes to the fact of, oh, I hate the game because it's popular. Well, why? Why is it just because it's popular? Shouldn't you hate on it for different reasons? For actual legitimate reasons? Like the fact that it's just not that good of a game, or the controls are bad, or something, the music is bad, or whatever. Like, I don't care about graphics, I don't care about music, I don't care about anything like that. Those don't make the gameplay. Sure, they help make the game the way it is, but it doesn't make the game. Like, certain video games, all the best video games in the world have something unique about them. And different to, like Doom Eternal. Sure, it may feel like a Call of Duty clone to you, right? That's fine. But in a way, isn't every first-person shooter game that way? And if we're talking logically, Call of Duty is basically Doom. Sure, it's different than Doom, but if you're gonna be that way, you have to take into consideration Doom came first. Back in the 90s, 93, 1993. Call of Duty came later than that. So technically, every game, hell, even Doom was a copycat of, to an extent, of Wolfenstein 3D. Wolfenstein came first. It was the godfather of the first-person shooter genre. So every game, like Call of Duty, Halo, those sort of games, the only thing you have to thank for those games even existing is Wolfenstein and Doom. But Doom made it big. Doom was different. And that's why the game was popular. So you have to take into consideration, the gameplay was good. Really tactical shooting, right? It was different. So after it was different, you have to also take into consideration that not only was it different, but it was fun. And if you have a game that's fun, it doesn't exactly have to be different than every other game out there, but it has to be fun. It has to be a game that controls well. You know, if the game controls well, that's a plus. Because, I mean, if you have bad controls, you don't want to play that game, right? 2 for 2, motherfuckers! Get that shit straight! Woo! Alright. Wow, that was actually pretty good. Whoa, someone's shooting at me. Someone's shooting at me. Daddy likey. Wow. Who did I kill? I think I killed someone. Well, yeah, I did, but how exactly did I kill them? Like, everyone's coming to the spot when I'm here. That is a fucking mistake. Now, I guess what would also be technically another mistake would be the fact that I don't have, you know, enough health or whatever. So, possibly the next shot, because I have hardly any health. I have like 40 health, which, I mean, some would say is good, but I want to be max health, you know. But don't we all, right? If we're playing a game like this, we need to have all the health we can get. But in addition, it's also another thing about... Oh, yeah, I forgot I have this. Go, 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 go! Can I speed up the process? No. I wish I could. But this will help astronomically, right? It'll change the core of gameplay forever. Ha! I'm just fucking around. But, you know, going back to Doom. Doom was a really fun game. It was a first-person shooter game. And it was one of the first of its time. And, to make things even better, while we're talking about games that were the first of its time, you also had some other things. You know, for example, I mean, yeah, you had Wolfenstein, but the controls were good. And the fact you can enter console commands were fun as well. So you could fuck around with the game, you could cheat a little bit, do whatever you want, right? And also, the fact that, you know, after the controls were good, why do you think there's so many other Doom games? You know, what if Doom had bad controls? What if Doom had shit? Then, you know, it wouldn't be as fun to control. It wouldn't be that good, right? And there wouldn't be nearly as much sequels as there are. Ha ha! Take that! Boom, ba bam, ba doo, ba doo, bam, ba bam, ba doo, ba doo, bam, 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 bam. I think I'll get rid of the charged shotgun, even though the charged shotgun. Hey, hey, what are you shooting at? Ha ha! Take that, human! You think you can stop me? You think you can stop me? Let me give you a little fucking hint. You can't. Oh. But I'm just fucking around. But in all seriousness, though, these people fight well. You know, they're doing everything that they can to be good. But they fail. I'm just fucking around, yeah. I guess I can get rid of that. I have no need for that. I have a lot of weapons as is. But yeah, like, every game that is popular, it has something to add and something new to the table. You know, and yeah, sure, maybe it's another Call of Duty to you. But to a lot of other people, you know, they grew up with a certain franchise that they love. You know, and then they play it. And they enjoy the fact that, you know, Halo is a good game, or that the next Doom installment is good. You know, DJ, whenever he heard that Doom Eternal was coming out, he fucking flipped his shit. He was like, hell yeah. Another Doom game coming out. Fuck yeah. And I was like, okay, another Doom game. That's fine. I'll play it. That's what I mean. I'm not as excited for Doom Eternal. I was never as excited for Doom Eternal as he was. I don't think anybody could be. Like, god damn. Because he grew up playing Doom. Yeah, he's like 21. He'll be 22 in February. Which, DJ, if you are watching this video on your birthday, happy fucking birthday to you. In addition to anybody that's watching this video, if you have a birthday today, actually, or anytime you're watching this video, happy birthday to you as well. You know, just keep up the good work and whatever you're doing. But also, while we're mentioning things like this, I think it's important to realize that it's... I personally, in my opinion, yeah, I guess it could be fun to hate on a game just because the vast majority of people hate it. Like E.T., for example. I mean, I love E.T. I mean, it's not the best game ever. It's got problems, right? But it's not like what everybody and their cat was saying. Everybody says, oh, E.T.'s the worst game in the universe. No. I've played some horrible games. Sure, E.T.'s not the best, but it's not the worst either. You know, it's not what some people would claim to be the worst. Now, if you say it's the worst, and, you know, a certain video game is the worst, and it actually owns up to that, then that's whatever, that's fine. Because I can actually agree. But it's always an opinion with someone. You know, you don't have to agree with people when they say, oh, E.T.'s the worst game ever. Oh, this game is the worst. No, this game is the worst. You don't exactly have to agree with it. You can just, you know, ignore certain people, you know, if you don't like their opinion. But what I think needs to happen is people need to pipe down about being complete dick turtles on the internet when it comes to certain things. And I'm like, okay, you can pipe down now. You can stop hating on this game because it's popular. Oh, no, you can stop hating on that game because it's popular. You can stop doing this, stop doing that. You know, of course they won't. You know they won't. But it's important to realize that certain games are here only because of their popularity. So, take that into consideration next time you start being a douche pickle to people because of their interest in video games. Are you kidding me? I can't do this while I'm... Fine, hurry up. Hurry up! Good. Now let's go. I don't care about that. Let's go. Hurry. Let's take that car. Oh, shut up! No, get that shit out of here. Fuck that rap music. I don't care what the hell you kids are listening to. It's bad. It's don't... Yeah. You know that meme with Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town? And he's like, don't let your kids watch this. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, don't let your fucking kids listen to this. I mean, do as you please. I mean, it's ultimately your decision. But I just think that rap music is getting horrible. Where the hell am I? What the fuck? God damn. Okay, so it's a teleporter. It teleports me places. That's good, I guess. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm running. Yeah, like I said, I'm running. Run for the hills. Okay. So I think after this, I will be just like, whatever. You know, I'm just gonna be like, okay, fine. Do as you please. I don't care. Oh, yeah. What kind of weapon is that? Oh, burst assault rifle. I don't really care about that particular weapon. It's a good weapon, you know, but and also especially that's purple, which I do like. I like that color, but I also like the ability that this game has and playing it and shit. If I see someone, I'm killing them with the purple weapon, or I'm gonna try to at least. No guarantees, guys and gals. There are no guarantees. Is that a person? Where the hell is that? Oh, I'm in the water. Get up here! No! Shit, 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 shit. At least I killed someone. At least I can say that much. Come on. Come on, find the car. Find the car. No! Someone killed 3 other people within like 5 seconds. Come on. Can I just keep running? I'm dead. I am very dead. I had a really good fight. Oh! Oh! Okay. But anyways, guys and gals, that's going to be it for Fortnite Fridays number 4. I think it's 4. I'm losing my mind, okay? I don't really know. But EA! That's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, that's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and bro hoof. Boom.